Let's get the yard cut so we can harvest some potatoes. Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. My name's Felicia, and so today I'm just going to show you what my little potato harvest brings this season. This is just a small planter that I have some potatoes growing in. I will harvest that one, and then I have 5 larger grow bags. I think these are 10 gallon grow bags back here. I won't harvest all of them. I'm going to harvest this one here. That one here I'll harvest but leave that in the back. All of this one I'm going to harvest. I'm going to harvest all of this one, and then I'm going to leave this one growing. So I have a little bit of a succession planting going where I'm not harvesting them all at once, but I'm just going to see what I get. Now I'm in grow zone 8B, so I typically try to plant by Valentine's Day, harvest by Mother's Day. That's usually around the time frame I use. Beat it. So you get it. Okay, so I just hit this
one just rolled out. A couple of rolled out.
Just focus on.
Okay. Here, at this rate.
Wow. There's a lot of little ones in there. Something is moving right
gold, Billy.
What?
We struck gold.
Y'all want some gloves?
Yes, please. 1 second. We'll just finish.
Well, no, that's why
I'll be fine. We hit gold, Billy.
So you can hold this. I'll go get it.
Billy. We got the gold. We got the gold.
Now, as you can tell here, my children really love to get involved with doing this process, and that's why I like to grow in grow bags. It's a lot easier for everyone to kind of be involved in the process. We can port the bags back and forth. We like to do it on this little tarp here, and I think that makes it a lot easier family involvement. I pretty much start the process and then they finish the process and they really enjoy it. So I don't know, this is more like a garden inspiration. We didn't get really large potatoes, but we have enough potatoes for a while because we don't eat them often, but I do like to put them and combine them in like soups and like side dishes and things like that. So I think the amount that we got for the amount of potatoes that we actually started, the seed potatoes, is a really good ratio. I think I ended up with 3 potatoes per bag, and we got way more than 3 potatoes. So I still think this is a win, and I'll just let you keep watching the process. Again, this is more inspiration, not so much of a tutorial, but just letting you see what you get when you harvest.
What y'all mean when y'all said there's something moving? Like, what y'all? Mom? Dad? Y'all said something was moving in here or something?
It might have been that grub. I don't know.
No, that was a bug or something over here.
Over my way?
Yeah, over here by your foot. But
Where that's coming from?
A little block over here. Pretty good harvest, what this one would say.
Which one did she get?
The one over there that you didn't want to get the first time.
That one?
Mm-hmm.
Or that one?
That one's fine.
A lot of just small ones.
Yeah. He's the muscle.
Okay. To the side. Ready? Come on.
It is so hard.
We got some.
Look at this one.
The red cognac.
Oh, that's good. These are looking good. Oh my goodness. Very good.
Ooh. That looks good. That's one I wanted to kind of let keep growing, but it's okay because we're in the harvesting mode. That looks really good, guys.
yeah, here's a little bit right here.
This?
Yeah.
So what do we do with this now? I'm gonna.
Okay, so this dirt here, it doesn't go to waste. Because my potatoes didn't seem to have any disease, I will reuse this dirt in another part of my garden. But I usually don't use it to repot more potatoes, so I'll use it in another capacity within my garden.
Nope, wrong direction. Yep.
Okay, so we ended up only doing 2 bags actually, and then 1 small pot. And we got a pretty good amount. The red potatoes actually did better in terms of size. The white potatoes did better in terms of the amount, but they're smaller. So I'm not upset about this harvest at all. And guys, also keep in mind, remember, I still have a few grow bags still that we did not harvest. So that's going to be another set of potatoes that we can use. And what I do now is I just kind of let them cure for a little bit before I start to clean them off. So at this point, I've already had these potatoes sitting for about 2 weeks or so in a cool, dark place inside my home. I just put them in a crate and sit them in the underneath a chair in my dining room. It's still not quite cool enough, but it's cooler than being outside. And then once they've set for a little bit, the skin is a little more tough, a little bit more durable. And then at this point, I just start dusting off the dirt. Now at this point, again, I still haven't washed these potatoes. I will not wash them until it's time for me to use them. So I will just dust them off just like what you're seeing here. And then I begin to kind of sort the larger potatoes from the smaller potatoes. The larger potatoes, Penny, the larger potatoes I will use last, and the smaller potatoes I'll use first, as the smaller potatoes, they do not preserve or store as well. So that's kind of what I'm doing here. I'm just looking at them, these little areas of imperfection. I normally will just cut those off if it doesn't look diseased, and I will can still use the rest of the potato. So really nothing gets wasted unless it's just not a good potato at all. And at this point, that's what I'm doing. I'll take my time and just dust off any dirt that's loose, and I'll store the rest. Penny, I'm filming. Alright guys, thanks so much for watching. This is how I harvest my potatoes, how I clean my potatoes, and how I store my potatoes. I hope you were able to learn something or at least get inspired. And if you haven't checked out my last vlog, my morning stroll, my bay leaf tree harvest, make sure you check that out guys. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye.